Once upon a time, there were 3 little pigs who lived in a very small house with their mother. One day, their mother gathered them all together and she said, "It's time that you left our little house and built your own homes." The 3 little pigs said goodbye to their mother and they all set off down the road. But she called to them and she said, "Be careful that the wolf doesn't catch you and eat you. Bye-bye." Soon, the first little pig met a man who was carrying some straw. "May I have some of your straw?" said the little pig. "I want to build a straw house for myself." So the man gave the first little pig some straw to build his house. "Now I am sure to be safe from the wolf," said the first little pig. The other 2 pigs carried on their way, and the second little pig met a man who was carrying some sticks. "May I have your sticks?" said the second little pig. "I'd like to build a house of my own, using your sticks for a wooden house." So the man gave the second little pig some sticks to build his house. "Now I'm sure I'll be safe from the wolf in my stick house." So the third little pig continued down the road all by himself. Soon he met a girl who was carrying some bricks. "May I have some of your bricks?" said the third little pig. "I really want to build a brick house for myself." So the girl gave the pig some of her bricks so that he could build his own house. "Thank you," he said. The very next day, the wolf came to the first little pig's house made of straw. Little pig, let me come in," cried the wolf. But the first little pig replied, "No, not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. You may not come in." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down," said the wolf. So he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed. The house of straw fell to pieces. So the first little pig ran as fast as he could all the way to the second pig's house. The next day, the wolf came to the second little pig's house. Little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. I will not let you in." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." And he huffed and he puffed and he huffed and he puffed. The house of sticks fell to pieces, and the first and the second pig ran as fast as they could to the third pig's house. The next day, the wolf came to the third little pig's house made of bricks. Little pig, let me come in." "Not by the hair on my chinny chin chin. I will not let you in." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house down." But the house of bricks was so strong, it did not fall down. The wolf was furious, and he came back the next day. Meanwhile, the pigs had been making the house even stronger with extra bricks. Little pig, he cried, "I'm going to climb down your chimney and eat you up this time." The little pigs were terrified and they were very frightened. But what could they do? They thought and thought, and then they had an idea. They hurriedly put a huge pot of water on the fire to boil and waited. The wolf clambered awkwardly down the chimney. "I'm coming to get you, little pigs." But there was no lid on the pot, and the wolf fell down and plop! He splashed right into the boiling water, and that was the end of the wolf. three little pigs lived happily ever after in their brick house.